Welcome on into the Big Play Golf Show. I'm your host, PGA Golf Professional Jimmy Hanlin, joined by my guy, Joe Meglen. I almost knocked us off the screen already, Joe. Big Play Dave is playing golf with his 7-year-old daughter. That's what he thinks of us. He'd rather play golf with a 7-year-old daughter than be on our podcast. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, it's that time of golf season where anything's better than kind of watching golf, right? Although the tournament this weekend was great.
Yeah.
On Sunday, there were a lot of guys in it at the end, and obviously Wyndham Clark walked away with the victory. So there was a couple opportunities there down the stretch for a few guys to take it down, and Wyndham Clark, whether you like him or not, guy up potentially, he wins next week, up potentially for PGA Tour Player of the Year.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I mean, since we're there already, again, Big Play Golf Show presented to you by FanDuel. Joe, do you think he is Player of the Year? Or you think Scottie Scheffler is? I've listened to a lot of the tour players go back and forth on this. Listened to a lot of podcasts. What do you think?
I think the major is kind of what gives you 3 wins. Has he got 3 wins in a major? I think. So, and Scottie doesn't have a major win this year. So, I mean, Scottie obviously is the #1 player in the world. He's much better like when he's not winning, but I think majors way much heavier and winning. And not only that, but he won the US Open, right? So he won arguably like the hardest tournament to win. I don't know if that was the case particularly this year with how the course was set up, but
right.
I mean, and I like Wyndham a little bit, right? Like he and I have some similarities. I know he's like one of the most hated PGA Tour players out there right now, mostly because of what happened at Oakmont last year. But
right,
like
at a U.S. Open,
yeah. And I think they came out, either the president or the pro at Oakmont was like, Wyndham donated some money and and fixed it all up. We're very happy with how it turned out at the end, and people get upset, right? Like these guys, we want them to be real people, and then when they're real people, we're upset that they're real people. It's like what pick and choose, right?
Good point. Yeah, I think he wins it hands down, and the reason I think this is, I go back to the Tiger years, where literally Tiger could have won the Player of the Year every year of your youth, right? If he wasn't hurt, and they would give it to somebody in between there a little bit, and it was typically a guy that maybe won a major on a year where Tiger didn't win one, but he still dominated. So my guess is, I'm going to say they probably give it to Wyndham just because that's kind of the history of it and how they took it.
Does Scottie have 3 wins?
He has 3 wins, and he's pretty much dominated every category in golf.
He's like so far ahead of Rory in #1 versus #2. But I mean, you could argue some of the world golf rankings and how it's skewed in certain aspects. But
Scottie just never finishes out of the top 10 and rarely finishes out of the top 5 if he doesn't win.
It's hard not to pick Scottie, but I think that and he did finish second at the US Open. And I think he's finished second at the Masters too, right? I mean, he wasn't second at the US Open.
He's up there. He's in top 5, right? He's in
I think the major win is what, for me, is what pushes him over the edge.
Yeah.
Is winning. If Scottie wins a tour championship, 4 wins, I think you've got kind of a coin flip there. But right now, my vote's for Wyndham Clark.
I think he's hurting a little bit. I think Scottie's got something going on. I heard 2 different things. First, I don't know what was going on with him, but I saw a press conference in the middle of the tournament. But yeah, I mean, if he wins this week, it's a tour championship, I think it's no brainer. No bueno, it's over, right? Same with Wyndham. Wyndham can lock it up himself too. So.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, let's get to our first segment. What would you do? New segment we've been doing, Joe. So how about this picture right here? Golfer on the fringe, a lot of fringe to go through, and it looks like there might be a ball mark or something in front of him. He's got a wedge out with your students. Let's break this down. What would you do if they were a 10 to a 20 handicap? What shot would they hit here?
I mean, not that one. That would not be the one that I would have them play. Loaded into their heels, hands super low, and high lofted club would not be off of a tight lie into a green that looks like it's got like a not
going away from you even.
Maybe, but it almost looks like there's like a little slope there. I mean,
it's up and down. Yeah,
most players should probably pull out like pitching wedge 9-iron, back of the stance, do a little putting stroke, land it into the fringe there, and just kind of let it cruise up onto the green. There's a lot of people who should probably putt that shot ball mark in front of you or not, aim around it, right? Like from that distance, if you're 15 to 25 handicap, your average proximity is probably going to be 18 feet, maybe more than that. So you get it on the green 20 feet from the hole. That's a good shot. Scratch golfer proximity from there is probably going to be 10-ish feet in that range. So you're not trying to get that one close to the hole and then trying to get it close to the hole and put a little zippy spinner in there. You're probably going to make a dull bogey from that spot.
Well, I can tell you, unless my partner is really, really, really good, if I got a partner and he's walking up to the shot right now, he's got a wedge in his hand, I'm saying, what are you doing? Right?
Yeah.
Go grab your putter, dude.
Right. So for my junior elites, last summer, I think it was, we went out to number one at Stonewater, and the pin was had just rained. So it was perfect. So it just rained, so no one's on the golf course. So I'm like, all right, guys, let's go hit some shots on the course. And it was perfect. The pin's all the way in the back. And, they're playing in the fall, so it's usually pretty wet. This is
wet, right? Now.
Summer. So I get him up in front of the green. We're almost in the same shot. We're about, 10 yards off the front of the green. Pin's all the way in the back of the green. Green's got that big ridge in it. I'm like, all right, guys, what club are you using from here? And they all grab lob wedge. And I almost broke all of their lob wedges in that because I was like, all right, guys, hit it. Let's see what you got. And none of them got it to the top of the ridge, right? So all of them left it short.
Which is significantly short. That's 10, 15, 20 feet short.
No, I mean like 50 feet short.
Yeah. I'm talking they didn't get over that ridge isn't that far. They didn't get it almost halfway there, right?
Yeah, one ball made it to the ridge and came back. There were 2 chunks. There were 5 shots from there. I'm like, all right, I'll go get your 9 irons, and all of them got it up there within 15 feet of the hole. Yeah, a little 9 iron putt shot. So I was furious that after we had just spent the first hour working on low bump and run shots with pitching wedges, that they all grabbed lob wedges. And I will tell you that nothing makes me madder than watching a junior golfer make a double bogey from the fringe with a lob wedge in their hand.
Right.
And they could very easily make a bogey. Right. Again, I don't expect you to get up and down all the time. Just take out a pitching wedge 9 iron, run it back there, especially as conditions get softer as we get into the fall.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right. Second one. What would you rather? Would you rather play full 18 holes with a 2 club limit, or play the entire bag, but you can only use 1 ball or you lose?
I would. Would you?
That's a good one. It got Joe. I like it. He's thinking
for a low, only one. I mean, the way I hit my driver depends on the golf course. The way I hit my driver, I can't only play with 1 ball. I would be out of contention pretty quickly. So I would play with 2 clubs. I used to play with 1 club and a putter, and I would run 9 holes in 45 minutes. I would do speed golf. I remember Oli.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Oli goes, man, what are you doing out there? You can't be fucking running around a golf course like that. You look like an idiot out there. Right? And I used to just I'd go in the gym and work out for 30, 40 minutes, and I'd get bored lifting weights. So I'd grab a 7 iron, a putter, and I'd go play from the forward tees. And the one time I shot 2 under par.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, with a 7 iron and a putter.
Yeah, dude, that's the question. If you can shoot 2 under par, that's the answer. All right,
no decisions, right? I think speed golf would be a great thing for me, because there's no processing of anything. And so you literally run up to the ball, you're panting, you just rip it, right? And you're not thinking about how far to hit it. And then I get down there, it's okay, how do you hit 100-yard 7 iron? It's all right, chip it up on the green. It's I 2-putted, go par, right. Go to the next hole. It was so fast. And people kind of realized, I did it probably a dozen times that summer. People kind of realized what I was doing, and they just used to let me run.
There you go. Yeah. Right. Probably think you're in some charity event, but it was just Joe Meglen charity.
I mean, it was super late at night. I do it right before dark and play in 30 minutes. I actually really enjoyed it. I should probably start doing that again. Golf has not been fun in a lot of events lately. So maybe I'll just start running around the golf course again.
I like it. All right. Would you rather play the best round of golf of your life once, but never come close to repeating it, or never shoot your career best score, but become incredibly consistent and almost never play a bad round?
Oh, the second one. That's
for sure, right?
Right? Who created that one? That was terrible choices.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That was, the first couple were good. You definitely, I'd rather just play consistent.
Career best, go play good every time you play. I would love to go shoot 70 every time I teed it up. I'd just be super happy right? I'd play in every. I'd finish in the, let's say you shoot 70 to 72 every time in the section championship.
Yeah.
You're qualifying every year to go to nationals. You go do that at nationals. Don't shoot your career round, but go shoot like 470s. You're 80 your par. You're going to play in a handful of PGA championships. Then you go to the PGA championship and you go shoot like a couple 70s, 71, 72s. You make the cut, and before you know it, you're Michael Block, right?
Yeah.
You're out there like making a name for yourself, and then all of a sudden you get into PGA Tour events. What's PGA Tour average? I bet if you look up, if you average 70 on the PGA Tour, you probably have a career. So there you go. I'll take that one, right?
Yeah.
I'll shoot 70 to 72 every time I tee it up.
Yeah, for sure. There's no doubt. Yeah. All right, segment 3, power ranking, Joe Meglen. Top 6 golf logos in golf. Power rank them right now. I mean,
are we including alcohol?
I don't know. Hogan, are we including alcohol?
No, he wants golf companies.
or golf courses. My first thought was Pinehurst.
Oh, are we doing? Is that what we're doing? We're doing club logos.
Yeah, I think club logos. Yeah, I don't think
that's hard. I don't know a lot of those.
Yeah, just club logo. Ones that stand out to you. That's like, really good.
I mean, you guys can do either. You guys can do like companies, logo.
I'll tell you what's not a top logo, and I'll probably get some flack for this one. Is I am not a fan of that Sunday Red logo.
Yeah, me either.
From Tiger, I would wear a lot of that stuff too. It's really good stuff. I think that logo is awful.
Yeah, right? I agree. I agree.
I don't know. I should probably pump these guys, right? But like,
yeah,
what stands out to me as a really good logo just through time, and they, especially with Tiger. I mean, I still like the Nike logo, right?
Yeah,
that's a good one.
No doubt.
I mean, no doubt. And now Jordan, right? Jordan's a golf company, right? The Jordan golf shoes.
Here, you want to talk about getting some flack? Get out of our podcast. You want to talk about getting some flack? It would be to tell you that definitely not one of the top 6 logos is the new PGA logo.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe. If you had a couple drinks in you, you'd get a little louder about this one.
I mean, they spent a lot of money to take that circle out. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Not my favorite, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Even being a PGA member, the new PGA logo is not my favorite logo.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're not going to change it back, right? They spent, I don't know how much they spent, but they spent a lot of money to change the logo. And then, like,
for sure.
Now it's like
now there's ChatGPT. They could have did it in a week or in a minute.
Yeah, right. So. I mean, more of the cost is just buying all the new materials for everything, right? Like that's the thing that, like, like our section has all of this logoed stuff, and now they got to buy, brand new everything.
Yeah.
Right? You can't wear any of your old staff shirts anymore because it has the old logo on them.
Right. So, right. I think so. When I think about it, I mean, I like you said, I like the Nike logo. It's great for golf. But when I think about, like, when I see people's shirts that I know the logo from, how
about
Pebble for sure.
What did you say? Pebble. Yeah.
Pebble and Kiwa. When I walk by somebody and I see somebody with a shirt on, I know they've been to Pebble or Kiwa. I know both of those. And Pinehurst, I think, is number 1. I think it's the Putter Boy. Those 3 to me stand out to where if I'm walking through.
See, you're way better at this than me.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I mean, the Bay Hill logo is
solid. I would, that one too. Sure. 100%. Like if someone came up to me in a shirt, I'd be like, oh, he played Bay Hill, kind of a thing.
Yeah. I mean, Pinehurst, I like. Oh, dude, we're skipping the best one of all.
Which one's that?
Fucking Augusta, right?
Yeah. Augusta's great.
You got Augusta on there.
Yeah. Augusta and Pinehurst are 1, 2, I think, for sure.
Kiwa was good.
He was good. Everybody knows Kiwa. Sawgrass, everybody kind of knows.
Oh, dude. Pebble, yeah. Wingfoot. Wingfoot's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know that average person knows Wingfoot, though. You and I do.
It's a foot with a wing.
I get it.
I mean, it's like
I get it.
Like, which one the US Open this year, I didn't really care for their logo. What's really cool is like some of the secondary logos that they've been coming out with.
Yeah.
Like I even like Kirtland's secondary logo is solid.
A lot of these clubs are doing that. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, Sleepy Hollow.
You like that logo, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one with the Headless Horseman. I mean,
Headless Horseman. Yeah.
I mean, that's classic there.
Yeah, that is good. That's a good one.
We got.
I think that gets us to 6. No, we there, Hogs?
I mean, we could go like
you
best
guys got
PGA
6.
best PGA Tour tee markers. I think you got John Deere Classic.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm trying to look up. I haven't played enough like
event logos. I never thought about event logos like that. Yeah. Well, PGA Championship.
Well, it's just that tee
not
marker.
the PGA Championship, but the Tour Championship, or not the Tour Championship. The
I found this
Championship
link that has all of these cool logos, but I have no idea like what courses they are.
That doesn't help.
I mean, that's why I said Wingfoot and
Wingfoot, Pinehurst, Augusta, Kiowa. Those are all right up there at the top.
If you can think of it, what's your favorite logo in Cleveland?
Little Mountain.
It's an L and an M.
I know. I created it. That's why it's my favorite.
Okay.
The L and the M, but the M is a mountain. Get it? Little Mountain.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah. The M's a mountain. Yeah. It was supposed to be. So, yeah. So kind of fits right in. A Little Mountain. See? It's my favorite logo. I like it. Looks good on shirt. Oh, that's my Stitch. My Stitch logo I like too. People recognize this. But all right, we're moving on.
Cursive. How is it it's a mountain?
Yeah, the M is supposed to be like a cursive mountain. Yeah.
Hmm.
We could change that. Actually, I like your idea. I think we start to make it look more like an actual mountain. I might even like that logo a little better. Secondary logo. How about that? There you go.
Yeah, you need a secondary logo.
Yep. All right. We're moving on. FanDuel. Baseball fans, think you know who's hitting a home run today? Well, FanDuel is giving you a free chance to call your shot with the Daily Dingers. Joining the action is easy. Just make your free pick on who's hitting a home run in their game, and if you're right, you'll get a profit boost or something to use on your next bet for a chance at extra winnings. You've got nothing to lose, a lot to gain. And don't forget, you can make a free pick every day during the MLB season. It's just another reason why FanDuel is the home for home runs. So if you're ready, are you ready to play your game today? Join all the action at FanDuel.com/BigPlay. Again, FanDuel.com/BigPlay to play the Daily Dingers and make your free pick on who's hitting a home run. Play ball and swing for the fences on FanDuel, an official partner of the MLB. All right, Joe, let's look at what we got here on FanDuel. We got the Tour Championship. You know, I wonder, before we even get into this, I wonder what Tiger's odds would have been if there were live betting and stuff back then at the height of his career.
Well, they used to put the odds down, and he was better than he was always better than 2-1.
Yeah,
or I'm sorry, not better, worse than 2-1.
Really?
Yeah,
that's amazing. Because do you feel like Tiger dominated more than?
I mean, used to be able to make bets in Vegas, Tiger versus the field all the time.
Yeah,
those had better odds, Tiger versus the field, than picking Tiger to win.
All right, we got rid of Dave, so we're going to get a winner this time. It's their last chance, by the way, of this season.
Oh, they got tournaments.
Yeah, silly season stuff, but I mean, like major golf. I think we got to go out of the box a little bit. What do you think?
Well, what are we trying to pick?
We're trying to pick.
We're doing top 10.
Let's go 2 top teners. 2 top teners. So you got, Scottie's minus 450 top 10. That's pretty much saying he's 100% going to.
Dude, how are you getting different odds in the same app than me?
I'm on it right here.
I'm on it right here.
I'm on my iPad. What do you got Scottie for?
Minus 600.
No, mine's mine. Oh, mine just updated. Just updated. As soon as you said that, when I flicked it down. Yeah.
They were listening. They knew we were going to.
They did. They knew we were going to make a bet. I think I like.
Did we lose this week?
I didn't put it in. Dave put it in. So we
had Scottie, Rory finished in the top 10.
Did he?
Cam Young.
We might have hit one finally. Yeah. Where'd Cam Young finish?
Neither Scottie nor Cam Young made the top 10.
10. I'm going Sam Burns top 10. How about that?
Where the hell? Cam Young tied 37th.
Wow, that's good.
And Scottie finished 12th. Rory finished 3rd.
Wow.
You want who? Sam Burns? Yeah, like
Burns.
Sam Burns top 10.
Yeah.
I have $4 left in my account, so I'm making the same bet.
Yeah. Who you taking?
Well, it's whatever we do. We said Sam Burns. We need 3, right? 3 in the top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, can you bet Wyndham again? You think Wyndham can go back to back? Are they still playing Eastlake?
I think Wyndham's going to choke because Scotty's going to be grinding them down.
I mean, these guys are playing hard. They're playing for 10 million. So
that's a lot of money.
Let's see if I can do.
Wyndham's like the 6th favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 7, 8th favorite, 6, 7th favorite.
All right, Sam Burns, Rory, and one more. Rory plays well in the Tour Championship.
Yeah, he always does.
I'm trying to think.
Come on, we need an outsider like a Justin Rose.
Fleetwood?
I do it, Fleetwood. I like Fleetwood.
I've been picking Fleetwood all year. I got plus 396 here.
I like Fleetwood there. That's a winner.
Put 10 on that.
Yep. Yep.
All right, I'm placing it.
I like it. All right.
Watch, I'll win. And Dave kept losing, so I'm the one who needs to make.
Yeah. Then he's out from now on.
Yeah.
He's not putting any more bets in for us if we hit this one.
Dave, on the last hole of his 3-hour, 9-hole, 7-year-old championship.
Oh man!
Dude,
all right.
It gets dark too fast.
Yeah.
When the weather changes.
So quick. Turns so quick.
Felt like 2 weeks ago. It was late till 9 o'clock. I'm looking outside my window. It's dark as can be right now. It's 8:40, and it like literally hits like that. And then before you know it, like September rolls around. It's like getting dark at 8. It's like, man, days get short so fast.
Yeah.
Where can we move where the days are longer? I want to go somewhere where the days.
Alaska, I think.
Well, then you have dark for half the year though, so you have to live there half the year.
Yeah.
We can go I think Iceland. The sun doesn't set in the summer. You can go play there till like
24 hours a day. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Weather sucks in the winter, but
yeah, we'll just move. Go to Florida. Hey, before we get into the swing of the week, I didn't ask you, did you see the good commercial that got clipped and caught, but it got out on social?
So I thought we were going to talk. I thought that would be like, boom, right out of the gate. They are getting hammered for that on social media.
Ooh, man.
Every woman involved in golf is like, no chances that was that a good idea.
Yeah.
And then a lot of guys are chiming in too, all through social media, like, what the hell were they thinking?
Yeah.
So it's like 2 points to it though, right? Like they're definitely making a splash because their product is all over the place with everybody not liking it. But man, like I think that the commercial doesn't make any sense. First of all,
yeah, it's so weird, right?
It's super weird. I don't know what they were thinking.
Semi makes sense if it's a guy and it's your buddy and you're just like, get away from my clubs.
Yeah,
but like a random female just standing there and you go knock her down, it's not even like they were friends.
But then like the next scene is like even after that, the next scene just is so out there.
Well, she's not even a good person. That's the point. It's not
like they have the good girls. She might be part of the good girls.
Oh, maybe I've never seen.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they just call them the good girls, and they had there was a GGG group. I think it was Golfer Girls Group or something like that. And when they came out with the good girls, that group got a little bit perturbed because it was like, wait a second, we're GGG. How can you guys be GGG too?
Yeah,
they do have good girls. There's I don't know how many are in there.
So maybe she's one of them. I'm
guessing that would be the case. And the other thing is too, like I think good's great. And I think they're great for the game of golf. But like if you show up to the lesson tee with a fucking good themed driver, I will rip you nonstop. Right? Like, I mean, I don't know who would buy that driver.
Yeah.
Right. Like what are you, how big of a fanboy are you that you're like, oh man, I need a good driver?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know. maybe I'm old and out of touch and I just don't know. But like, and I like Good. I think they're awesome. I think they're great for the game. I think it's awesome that they're sponsored by Callaway. But like Good golf balls, yeah, you're cool with that. Maybe a towel, a glove, but like you get Good stamped on your driver,
Yeah.
man. It's
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah,
I've never
I'm with you.
understood
I'm a big fan.
like
I
themed
watch it.
drivers.
But like, here's the thing for me, dude. Like, to get back into that commercial for 2 seconds, and what person standing there would ever think that that wasn't a horrible idea? Like, the girl had to know it was a bad idea. Garrett had to know it was a bad idea. The guy shooting it on the camera had to know it was a bad idea. Like, every single one.
Think about this premise. Be like, all right, here's what we want you to do. Here's what we want you to do, right? She's going to grab your driver and you're just going to bum rush and knock her over. Yeah. And you have to be like, are you sure that's going to be okay? Are you sure that's all right? Are you sure about this? Like, this seems wrong to me. Somebody had to be standing there being like, that didn't look right.
How many I'm going to go into a
wait. How many takes do you think it took?
12 beers, and there's first caught by C, I'm just going to punch it. Like, that's the kind of decision it was. Like, the dumbest. Like, I can't see anybody ever thinking it was a good idea.
Yeah. How many takes? How many times do you think you got to knock her over?
Oh, for sure.
Right? It's like, take 12. And she's like, this kind of hurts now. It's like, shut up, honey.
Yeah. It wasn't, dude, it wasn't even like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't even funny. Like, if it was funny, you go, oh, okay, they're doing something stupid.
I know.
It wasn't even funny. It was awkward.
I hope I hate to say this, but if you're running the marketing team at Callaway Golf right now,
yeah,
you should be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, my buddy used to run. I had a buddy of mine. He ran the marketing for him for a while. He's with Municipal now, the clothing line, and yeah, thank God he's not there anymore. He's smart. Harry's smart enough to figure that out, I would think. But
I haven't seen anybody who's like, oh yeah, it was a good commercial.
Yeah, it was really good. Like, people were just being a little crazy. Like, I haven't heard anybody say that. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, like, nothing like just pushing women over to sell a golf club.
All right, let's go to the last segment. Golf swing of the week. We're going to analyze a golf swing by Hitline Sports. That's Joe's guys over there. Hitline Sports. Tell them a little bit about we got the memberships first, but go ahead and tell them about everything else at Hitline, Joe.
I mean, Hitline's just a cool spot in general, right? You've got pickleball there, you got batting cages. You can just go there, kind of have a good time, rent it out for a party, or your kids are doing training there, and they have golf simulators up front, so you can go play some golf while you're waiting. Like I said, at some point, I've hit all my milestone birthdays, but I might pretend like I'm 39 again to have a 40th birthday party at this place. So we can play some pickleball, do some batting cages, have some competitions. I got a pretty athletic family, so it would be interesting to see how everybody would do up there. And then obviously they're starting team programs through Hitline where you can be part of their organization,
memberships, teams. Yep.
Yeah, I mean it.
You got a young athlete, you just should go check it out because there's so many multiple uses for them. So
yeah, I mean, I would definitely be doing maybe this offseason pickleball league. Right?
Yeah.
Something. I mean, I'm trying to get to Florida for a couple of weeks. I dropped that one to Tony the other day. I was like, hey, by the way, I think I'm going to Florida for 3 weeks in January.
How'd that go?
Well, I have a list of things that I've started to knock off in order to make that trip happen. So
good.
I'm looking for some help and coverage. I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet on one of the weekends and do a Disney trip again.
Yeah.
So fly her and my daughter in for the weekend, meet them in Orlando and go to Disney for the weekend, which I wouldn't mind doing that. I had a lot of fun there.
Yeah. It's great.
So I'm trying to go to the PGA
week.
show.
What's that?
Go play some golf.
Oh yeah. You got to get down there. All right. Golf swing of the week. Andrew Pugh, our golf pro from Little Man. I know you've had him on your other show. You had him on your swing show there.
I did.
I know Andrew's fighting the hooks with the driver right now. Rumor says he might even be thinking about quitting golf at this point.
Is that your son in the background?
I don't know. I
yelling quack quack as this guy hooks it out of bounds.
That's Jake. Yeah, that's Jake.
Quack quack.
Quack quack.
With the quack hooks. So I mean, Pew's got some speed, which is always helpful, right? But the problem I always tell players, if you've got a lot of speed, you've got to be more precise. you've got to be more precise in the face and path. You got to be more precise in where you hit it on the club face, because again, if you're swinging, which Pew's probably 110, 115, and if you miss the center of the face, we're going to have some problems. He does a pretty good job. His sequencing is a little off in the backswing here, where the right arm folds a little early, which kind of pulls the club to the inside. But all in all, I don't mind that top position. I think that's fine. Then in transition is where he really kind of starts to get in trouble, where he starts kind of not really unloading his arms fast enough, and the club starts to get way behind him in the downswing. So his right arm is super bent at shaft parallel. And then, I mean, for the rest of the swing, he just doesn't. I mean, I say a lot of times, like, stop trying to rotate. Like, he doesn't rotate at all, and just kind of jumps straight up and swings his arms way out. I mean, he's got, like, it looks like he's trying to hit like the biggest hook you've ever hit in your life.
Which he is.
I mean, it looks like he's like, man, I'm going to hit this thing out to the right and sling it way back. I mean, his path with his driver's got to be like 6 or 7 into out right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, quick fix for Andrew, just sit on the range, put an alignment stick out in front of you and try to start it left and hit fades. That would be a good way to kind of start.
I wonder if anybody's ever told him that.
Start fixing that. But like long term, I think he's got to fix some of his pivot early on and get his sequencing better, so that as he goes to transition, the shaft flattens a little earlier, and then he can start pulling it back to left. Because one of the reasons it's hard for him to pull it left is because the shaft doesn't really sequence great, and it gets a little bit steep to start down. So,
hey, Joe, I got a question for you as a teacher.
Yeah. Do
you get more pleasure out of teaching a guy, let's say at Andrew's level, where you might be able to take him from a 4 to a scratch? Or do you get more pleasure when you get maybe someone that hasn't played as long, you get them at like a 20 and you get them down to like a 12, even further?
I just like seeing people play better golf, right?
Yeah.
Both of those are fun for me. I mean, sometimes you think it's going to be better, like taking a good player and making them better. But I mean, I'm probably one of the worst people to work with in terms of, like, if I was going to take a lesson, because like, I'm very particular. And if you tell me something and I don't like it, I'm going to argue with you, partially because I'm an instructor.
Right.
But like, good players can sometimes be difficult to work with because of their knowledge and their ingrained patterns, where it's not that they're tough people. It's that their swing is so ingrained and their feels are so ingrained. It can be difficult, versus like, you deal with the 20 handicap and they're so frustrated with their game that they've kind of plateaued, or they're getting worse, that they'll do whatever you tell them to do at that point. So sometimes they can be, even though maybe their skill set isn't there, they can be a little bit easier to work with versus that, 2-3 handicap who's just really hard to change. I mean, a 2-3 handicap has hit a lot of golf balls, played a lot of golf, and played a lot of good golf. So you sit there and you tell them something and they don't hit a good shot, it's hard for them to buy in right away. So you have to be, I'm very careful with what I tell those players. And a lot of times it ends up just being fixing their setup before we really change their golf swing. And then I tell them, hey, if you really want to fix this is probably more of an off-season project where you're not playing as much golf. Like Andrew, that's an off-season project, but he probably won't. He'll go out to the links minute, 8, 9 o'clock at night, have a few pops with his buddies and play golf, as opposed to like actually going and working on it.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt about it. And then bitch because he's still hooking it next summer.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, he should just, like, the players who hook it a lot and they can't stop hooking it, I would say, like, set up left, put the ball forward, and just don't let the face close, and just try to hit it from there.
Yeah.
And see if you can just get the ball kind of down your target line a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because all of those things would shift the path a little bit more left for him.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, good stuff, man. Good show today. Hey, thanks to FanDuel. Obviously, thanks to Headline Sports. Don't forget to check them out at Middleburg Heights. I'm telling you, if you have kids, anybody under 18, take them there. If they love baseball, if they love golf, if they love, getting into pickleball, that kind of stuff. So check it out. And we'll see you next week right here on the Big Play Golf Show.